Hello, I welcome you to this session of Python programming. In today's session, we'll be discussing about operators in Python. So, an operator indicates an operation which can be performed on data to yield result. And like in any programming language, basically two types of operators are there, unary and binary. There may be ternary operators also, but we'll focus our discussion on unary and binary operators. So unary operator is the operator which works on one single operand, whereas a binary operator operates on two operands. And the two unary operators are the unary plus and the unary minus. And unary minus negates the operand, whereas unary plus does not do anything to the operand. We can see this unary operators. For example, say a is equal to 5. So if I write minus a, the answer is minus 5. And if I write something like a is equal to 5, b is equal to 7. If I write a minus minus b, the answer is 12, because a minus minus b is equivalent to this. Okay, so here we have this unary operator which negates the value of b, and this negation here makes it positive, so the answer is 12. So these are the unary operators in Python, the unary plus and unary minus. This unary plus does not do anything to the operand, simply returns the operand. Then there are the binary operator, of course, we'll be discussing in detail. All the operators usually are the binary operators. And there are various categories of operators in Python. Arithmetic operators are there. Arithmetic operators are used to form and calculate arithmetic expressions. Relational operators are used to form and solve relational expressions. Boolean operators deal with, joining certain conditions. Assignment operators are used to assign values. We can have simple assignment operators and compound assignment operators. Then bitwise operators and shift operators are there, and membership operators are there. We'll discuss each of these categories in detail. So I'll begin by discussing arithmetic operators today. So there are a total of 7 arithmetic operators in Python, namely double star, which represents exponentiation, star for multiplication, slash for true division, and double slash for floor division. So there is a floor division operator in Python, which is not present in many other languages. And there is a modulus operator, which returns the remainder after integer division of two operands. Then the addition operator plus is there, and the subtraction operator is there. First, let's see how all these operators, what is the meaning and how they work. So let's take two variables, a as 10 and b as 4. Okay, so let's see all the operations now. So if I do go in with a double star b, that means a raised to power b, that means 10 raised to power 4. Okay, and if I do a star b, obviously it's multiplication. A slash b, usually in C, C++, the answer would be 2 because of the integer division. But here you will get the true division. So 2.5, as you get in mathematics, this will give you the result. But if you go in for the floor division, then the fractional part is dropped. So the answer here is 2. Okay. Similarly, a percentage b would mean to divide a by b and see the remainder. So the remainder here would be 2. And similarly, if I go in for b percentage a, the answer is 4. You need not solve this percentage if the first operand is smaller than the second operand. So if b percentage a and b is smaller than a, then don't solve it, b is the answer. So similarly, if I go in with 55 percentage 76, the answer is 55. And then of course a plus b and a minus b, you can see the results. The important thing is we are solving these operators on a individual single basis. If they appear in an expression together, then how do we resolve that which operator must be performed when? So to deal with this, we have the concept of the levels of hierarchy are there. That is the levels at which these operators work, and at a particular level, what is the association between the operators. So in these arithmetic operators, exponentiation is at the highest level of hierarchy, means it must be performed first as compared to other operators. At the next level are the four operators. So these four operators, slash, star, double slash, and percentage, they are at the same level of hierarchy. That means they are equally powerful. So at a particular level, if all of them appear in an expression, then we parse the expression from left to right, and whichever operator comes first is solved first. Now this rule is not there in for exponentiation. So if we have multiple exponentiations, then it is performed from right to left. That is the only variation in terms of association. Rest all the other operators here, arithmetic operators, are have an association of left to right. And after this level 2, after these four operators are the next two operators, plus and minus. They are equally powerful, and obviously the level of association is from uh, the association is from left to right. So let's work out all these levels and association and see whether they hold true or not. So let me begin a fresh Python session for you, and let's work out with some expressions. So let's say that A is 5, B is 3, and C is 2. So let's work out one expression, A star B star star C. So now which operator would you perform first, whether star or double star? So for that you can refer to this hierarchy, and obviously double star must be performed before star. Okay, so this would mean that B double star C would be 3 raised to power 3, that is 27, and then 5 raised to power 27, 5 into 27, I beg your pardon. So that is 135. Okay, parenthesis can change this more. So if you have something like this, then obviously you understand that first the multiplication should be performed, and after that the exponentiation should be performed. Okay, then let's check at one level of hierarchy. If I write something like 4 star 5 slash 3, so what is the answer here? Yes, it would be star first, because star and slash are at the same level of hierarchy, but from scanning this expression from left to right, star comes first. So it is 4 into 520 slash 3 is 6.6. This is the answer. And similarly, you can try this this operator, this, so that there is no confusion about their working. This and then this. So obviously now percentage must be performed first, because it is pairing the expression left to right first as compared to star. So it should be, the answer should be 4 here. Okay, and what if we write 2 plus 3 star 4 minus 5? So here star is performed first, so 3 into 4 12, and then 2 plus 12 14 minus 5 9 is the answer. So this is the way that the arithmetic operators work. You must be very clear about their hierarchy and their association, because if you are using them in some expression and if you don't understand their meanings, then your answer can go logically incorrect. Let's see this exponentiation operator. So this would be, now you would be tempted to say that 2 raised to power 2, 4 raised to power 3, 64. But here exponentiation, the the two operator expression is occurring twice. So you need to perform 2 raised to power 3 first, because it should be done from right to left. So 2 raised to power 3 is 8, and 2 raised to power 8 is 256. That is the only variation in the levels of association. For all operators, it is from left to right, and for exponentiation operator, it is from right to left. Then we can also see the floor division, say 44, say 20. So the answer would be 2 here. Okay. So I'll be giving you some problems related to arithmetic operators and the other operators when I share a problem sheet with you guys. So in my next video, I'll be discussing about the relational Boolean and assignment operators with you, and all the operators I would discuss in the subsequent videos. So keep practicing and keep learning, keep watching the videos. I'll come up with more content in my next video. Thank you.